Good evening, everyone. So, as you know, we are done with 6.5, right? And today we will start with a new chapter. So, as you people know, exercise 6.4 is over now. And actually, in 6.4, we were talking about the angles and sides of a triangle. So, we got to know all about it. And I hope you people have no doubt at all. Now, today, we are going to start with exercise 6.5. It's of class 7. Yes. So it's class 7 and exercise is 6.5, which is again related to triangles and its size and its shapes and its angles. So here I have actually you could see there that general basic concept. What we know about a triangle is that sum total is 180-degree, and the sum total of two angles, the sum total of two sides is supposed to be always greater than the third one. This is known. Again, the sum total of two angles is always greater than the third one. The matter comes that what exactly is? Do we have some other kind of rule related to it? Because those were actually the general rules. It was not decided whether it is an acute angle triangle or obtuse angle triangle or right angle triangle, that we don't know. Even we don't know whether it was isosceles or scalene or equilateral triangle. We were not knowing anything. Whether whatever it was the basic rule. Today, actually, I want to explain you about a Pythagoras trick. It is actually known as Pythagoras theory, Pythagoras property or theory or rules of a triangle. But the condition is only one, that the triangle is supposed to be a right angle triangle. So remember, whenever today we are going for a kind of trick, a kind of theory, means a kind of rule, but in that one condition is only one, that it is supposed to be a right angle triangle. So here, before going to start with right angle triangle, I want to tell you few things. Till now, you got to know that there are three sides and three angles and three vertices. Today, I want to give you the name of all these three sides. So let me tell you, the line which is down, the line which is drawn down here, actually it is known as breadth. It is known as breadth. It is actually known as B or base. You call it base or you call it breadth. Second comes, if you talk about the length. If you talk about the length here, so this is called the length. And the next one we have is called the hypotenuse. So what we get to know, we are going through few things here. So what I'm going through, I'm giving you the name of the sides. This is B, base. This is called L, means length. And this one is called H. H means hypotenuse. So this is B. B means breadth or base. L means length, means L. And this is H. H is called hypotenuse. Here the names are given differently. Hypotenuse is A, length is B, and base is C given over here. Okay. So what the condition is, first we got to know about the names of the different sides. You just see here, again I'm drawing a different kind of angle. So you just see here the angle is not like this. Yeah. So I'm taking the angle this way. Angle this way. So this will be the base. Here will be the length and here will be the H. Remember, B, L and H. These are the three names given to the sides of any triangle. So remember that this this is called actually H. But the condition is, they are called all that, that is okay. But the most important thing we must know, that it is supposed to be a 90-degree. The angle, one angle is supposed to be the 90-degree. So the next one we find here, in a 90-degree angle, the opposite side of the 90-degree angle is always called as hypothesis. Hypotenuse. Okay. The by the side is L and this is called B. We got to know this one. Now I'm coming to the rule. The rule says, this is H, this is H, this is B, this is L. The rule says h square is equal to L square plus B square. H square is equal to L square plus B square. L is what? Length. B is the base or breadth, and H is the hypotenuse. So here, if the length and the breadth is given, then you can easily find out the hypotenuse with the help of this theorem. And the theorem says H square is equal to L square plus B square. Now you may have a query. What does it mean by square? What does it mean by square? Square means 2 times. For an example, if it is the question a square, means a into a. 2 times a to be multiplied. If I say a3, we call it a into e. Means 3 times a is supposed to be multiplied. A square a into a3 a into a into a. This is actually known as the meaning of square. Okay, what is written above over here, that many times the letter or the number is supposed to be multiplied. Okay, so what we got to know the rule? First, we are talking about the base here. First, we are talking about the sides here. So the rule here comes that h square means hypotenuse square is equal to length square plus base square. So what is the hypotenuse over here in this one? So we have hypotenuse as a square is equal to, hypotenuse is equal to a square is equal to b square plus c square. Hypotenuse is equal to b square plus, okay, so what you get to know here is is everything clear to you? Can you see the screen properly? Just let me know, can you see the screen properly? Any doubt? Is the screen clear to you? I'm asking that. Is the screen completely clear to you? Please let me know. Is the screen clear to you? Yes or no? Because from my side, the screen is completely clear. I'm waiting for your turn to tell me. Is it clear or not? Okay, fine. The screen is clear. Okay, fine. Okay, done. So I'm coming to the part. That what is the rule for this? So we got to know, if B is given to you, means the length is given to you. If the C is given to you, means the breadth is given to you. So how can you find out the hypotenuse? How can you find out the hypotenuse? So the rule of Pythagoras says, Pythagoras rule says that hypotenuse square is equal to length square plus base square. This is actually the rule made here. Length square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. Okay. So what we get to know here, we find that if hypotenuse is given, you can easily find out. If means length and breadth is given, you can easily find out. But comes that if hypotenuse you need to find out, so you can easily find it out by this way. Now just going to just opposite to this one. Now 2 is given, you are able to find out the third one. What about the first and second? If these two are given, are you people able to find out this? Undoubtedly yes, because we'll find that base square is equal to hypotenuse square minus length square. So what we find here, if you want to this, means any of these two, you have to just minus it from the square of hypotenuse. You're supposed to minus it from the hypotenuse. Remember that hypotenuse you need to minus it. If you want to find out the hypotenuse, easily you need to just add the square of these two. But if you want to find out the length, so how to do? You know the square of hypotenuse is greater than the rest of the thing. So you have to apply the minus. If you want to find out the c, the value of c, so what does it mean? Here you will come a square minus b square, means you are doing minus over here. But when you are going, okay, but when actually there is a weather issue, so it may have some kind of problem related to that. Okay, so I think the things are very clear to you. Is the things very clear to you? Now I'm coming to the part over here. Just see what the rule, as I told you, it is general rule that if you find, now you need to find out, there is a no, not this. If I just tell you that I give you the length of three sides here. Okay, the three sides I'm taking 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and 8 centimeter. There are three sides, but it is very clear that this will be only hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse only, the largest number will be the hypotenuse. You can easily say uh, actually what you find here, we basically find that, okay, so we basically find here that one is actually one is 4, another is 5, another is 8. So you just see here which is the longest number, which is the longest side given here. Undoubtedly it will be hypotenuse. It is hypotenuse undoubtedly. So what we find here, we'll take it as hypotenuse. The smallest will be the breadth, or another one be the length. So what the rule says, if this is the length given for all the three sides, you have to check. You have to check whether it will be a right angle or not. That you need to check whether will be a right angle or not. So how will you check it? That comes a very easy question, because as you people know the rule of Pythagoras, means Pythagoras theorem, you people know very well that this is the formula we need to focus on. So just apply the formula. What we need to do, this is hypotenuse. So we just go for hypotenuse square is equal to a square, means L square. Hypotenuse square is equal to L square plus B square. You need to check. H is what? 8. So we have to make it H into 8. 2 times H. L is equal to 5. So 5 into 5. Plus B is equal to 4. So 4 into 4, because it is B square. So 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64. 5 5s are 25 plus 4 4s are 16. What do you find? One side it comes 64, another side it comes 41. So you just see. Do you find that H square is equal to that B square plus L square? No, it's not at all matching with it. It's not at all matching with it. So in that case, what will we do? In that case, we'll say as the LHS is not equal to RHS, so it cannot be a triangle. It's very clear. If LHS is not equal to RHS, in that case it can never be a triangle, means a right angle triangle. So you can have it as a acute angle triangle, you can have it an obtuse angle triangle, but undoubtedly it will not be a right angle triangle. That we need to think of, because always it is a rule, when it is a triangle, this is the length, breadth, and hypotenuse, it should match. But as we find it is not matching, it is not equal to, so it can never be, it can never be that. Okay. So fine, we are coming to the next part here. Okay, so as I got to know, this is the actually the property of Pythagoras property, which talks about this. So if you need to find out whether a triangle is a right angle triangle or not, so you can easily go through this Pythagoras formula, Pythagoras trick, and you can easily get to know exactly whether it is a right angle triangle or not. If it is matching, if it matches, means a right angle. If the right hand side matches to the left hand side, we can easily say that yes, it is a right angle triangle. If it is not matching, so it will not be a right angle triangle. That's completely clear. Now I'm going for like, I think I should end up the session now, because there may be some network connectivity issue, and I'm getting a response that you people are not able to join the class. So it's okay, we can end up the session now only, and we can try for the next one, because from my end there is no network issue, but it's okay. We'll go for the Pythagoras property again. At least you could understand what is a Pythagoras property. Remember, Pythagoras property, whenever we talk about Pythagoras property, it is compulsory that it should be a right angle. If the sides are given, two sides are given, you are able to find out the third side. If the three sides are given, you are able to check whether it is a right angle triangle or not. So just through one trick, you are able to find out everything. So now I must end up this session, and let's see, tomorrow we'll talk, and tomorrow we'll join the class again. Thank you so much.